Over the years, the Nigerian basic education subsector, like other sectors of our national life, has witnessed degeneration. The unending decline in the critical area of the nation's education sector has led to general decay in higher levels of education and the attendant falling standard of education. Realizing the need to address the human capital development challenges of the nation, President Goodluck Jonathan set up a formidable team to drive the government's transformation agenda (GTA) in the education sector. This team is headed by Professor Rukayatu Ahmed Rufai and Barr.Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, who are both providing the right leadership to effect the required change.
So I commend His Excellency, Mr. President, and also commend the Minister of Education for a success. As far as I'm concerned, this is a success, hence the inauguration of the Implementation Committee by the Honorable Minister of Education. Let me say to all members of this committee that this task is ahead of us, is quite challenging. That the education sector moves forward tomorrow will be dependent on the Implementation Committee, and therefore requires devotion of time, it requires commitment, it requires a lot of sacrifices to be made. It will be wrong for us to have this opportunity to see that we are part of those who have moved the education sector forward, and then we lose this opportunity. History will not forgive us. So I urge all of us to be very much committed, and to see that the assignment given is so enormous. If you look at trying to say and amend a lot of obsolete laws in the Ministry of Education, trying to restructure the Federal Ministry of Education from all our seat there, trying to make sure that the Unity College is high, it will come up very well to work, so that for attainment of proper standard, I think that we have to give it what it requires. And that is why, if you look at the membership of this committee, it is encompassed, it is imprisoned. It involves Minister of Finance, it involves the head of service, it involves all those who will take the major decision. So I want to say that we're happy, and to assure the Honorable Minister that we'll give the necessary commitment that is required, and by the special grace of God, we shall succeed.
In the last 4 months, Nigerians have come to appreciate the vibrancy that has been brought to bear by these two public officers in the transformation of the education sector. For the basic education subsector, under the supervision of Barr.Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, who is serving as the Minister of State for Education, it is no longer business as usual. The Minister of State for Education has introduced a sense of urgency and discipline in ensuring that the fundamental challenges facing this subsector are addressed. And right from the very beginning, he made it a duty not to be an armchair minister who expects doctored reports in the comforts of his office. Since assumption of duty, the Minister of State has visited federal unity colleges in all the 6 geopolitical zones of the nation, interacting with principals, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders.
We have come to see how you are doing, the kind of facilities you have, so the government will improve on it and give you a better education. Okay? Yes, the rest assured that the President will do everything to make sure that the standard of education improves. Okay? Yes, good luck. Yes,
you will recall that part of the transformation agenda of His Excellency, the President, is to make sure that the education sector is totally reformed. Totally reformed in the sense that our people should have access to education, not only access to education, but quality education. But from what we have seen at the temporary site, and from what we have seen at the permanent site, we are not happy with what is going on. No child, no student can learn under that kind of environment. An environment that there are no chairs for the students, an environment that look at the host